time for a new weekly vlog. Good Saturday morning. I've been up since 6-ish. Kelly got up right before me, and I am hanging out with my sister today. We are going to Dallas to some independent bookstores and just gonna do sister stuff like that. Probably get something to eat. I've already done some dishes, rebooted some laundry, changed the sheets. Kelly is mowing. It's only 9:17, so I feel pretty accomplished. I'm gonna do a little vlog editing, and that's that. If you have not tuned in before, I'm Deedee. Hi, thanks for being here. I am married to Kelly. We have a 14-year-old daughter, Kaylin, who does not appear in the vlogs. And you will see my sister Parrish today. My niece Ellie pops in now and then. My brother-in-law Greg. My mom is in the background a lot of the time. But we live in North Texas. Kelly and I are both teachers. And we're just living that teacher life. So that's us. And we have 3 cats and a dog. One of the cats is on the bed as we speak. This guy is Luke. He is the only inside cat. Sassy and Trooper are outside cats. Hi. Hi. Oh, he's so cute. And the Princess is this little girl right here. Hi, Princess. But I'm gonna do some editing before Parrish picks me up. And I have a lot of schoolwork I need to do this weekend, but we're also putting furniture together for the front room because we ordered some stuff for my crafting ridiculousness. So we got part of it last weekend. The other part's supposed to be here today or tomorrow, and then we're gonna be working on that tomorrow. So it's a full weekend. Now's a good time to tell you I'm an independent travel advisor affiliated with MEI Mousefan Travels. If you need help planning your next vacation to Disney or otherwise, please contact me in the Facebook or Instagram links below. Ooh, look at this lawn. Well, I'm with sibling. We're trying to park in the Bishop Arts District to go to this little bookstore called Blush. It's a romance bookstore. So it's a little romance bookstore. There's all kinds of little restaurants over here. I don't know that I've ever actually been here. Have you? No. Okay. So we're just gonna take a look, see, and there's a couple other little independent bookstores in Dallas.
Detective is
Yes,
over
here. That's my cup of tea right there. Oh, so sorry. And I think we're gonna go to the mega half price. So we're just gonna kind of see what there is to see. This is cute.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're good. I actually just saw this book today.
So we're leaving Blush. That was cute. I got 3 books.
That's cute.
You only got one. That was impressive. We got the same one. One of the ones I got was the same one she got, and I got it because she got it. Because it was spooky, and it's an author I've read before. So we'll see when I get to those. But now we're headed to the Wild Detectives. Is that what it's called?
Wild Detective. Yeah.
Wild Detective. So I'm assuming it's a mystery bookstore.
There's a coffee bar inside of it.
Oh. I like a good coffee bar. So that was definitely like a pop in and pop out situation. It was not a mystery bookstore. They had a bar with a coffee bar, and they had some event going on, and they
didn't have a great selection.
They didn't have a great selection, and also it was just kind of mishmash. So I think it's more of a bar. But we're going to Poet's what?
Poet's Bookshop.
Poet's Bookshop right around the corner from here. And there was one other that is in this area. Yeah, Who's Books.
Who's Books?
So these are all in the Bishop Arts District of Dallas.
Dinner at that burger place in the old Bigger Burger Building.
Now I am. So that was a really cool bookstore. But as we're leaving, we didn't buy anything. But as we're leaving, the girl says, we both heard the same thing, right? Did y'all want to check out the tacos in the back? And we're like,
I was like, oh, I don't know. Do I want to check out the tacos in the back? So we went back there.
There were no tacos. So I don't know if we misheard her or we went to the wrong place. I don't know. I don't
like. Thanks for.
Or if taco is like a acronym for something.
It was a euphemism. Could have been.
But Parrish was like, what was it you said? It was really funny. Repeat it. Go.
I think I said thank you for offering, but I don't want any of your tacos.
I don't know. It was something about it being real sketch too.
Oh yeah, it was a sketchy operation.
Yeah, sketchy operation. So we've hit all the indie bookstores. We only bought books at the first one. This one definitely had a better selection. It was bigger. It was the biggest one of all of them. But there's just nothing that really stood out to me. So I think we're gonna try to find some food. No. This is Trade's Delicatessen. Y'all means all y'all. Oh. That's part you. That Y is backwards. Okay, this is the last stop.
Crazy in here, guys.
Yeah.
Afterwards,
I probably
I'm gonna
will.
hold my books with that guy.
You're going
I'm gonna go nuts in here and buy so many books, and then I'm gonna have Deedee fill my stack of books I carry out of here.
I'm going to
Get
too.
pumped up.
Yeah. If you're a book person, it should make you happy. This is the biggest half-price books, right? Oh, Parrish almost fell over to her death.
So what?
Isn't it the biggest one?
Yeah.
It's the flagship store, I guess. I've been here one other time. So is Parrish. We haven't been together. Okay, this is me. This is Parrish so far. Nothing there. Nothing there. I literally had a bunch of these books, and this brings back a lot of nostalgia, memories from my theater and acting days. It's kind of weird. Like younger me would have been pooping our pants over this section right now. Maybe not anything quite that dramatic, but still. I've been home for a little bit. We are actually, the three of us, heading to the movies. We are gonna go see, I think, The Longest Walk. I think it's a Stephen King movie. So Parrish and I had a great time. It was fun to hang out with her today. And, oh, Luca's come to say hi. Say hi. And that's all I know. So we're gonna go to the movies and eat popcorn.
Well, 87.
It is 4:54. This is the first time I recorded anything today. I'm gonna go cook 2 dinners. Kelly, you wanna say hi?
Hi, why is it 4:54?
Cause it's rude.
How about it be 8:54?
Yeah, that would be better.
In the morning, not night.
Of today,
Yeah.
not tomorrow.
How about
Just be clear.
8:54
Saturday.
yesterday morning?
Yeah,
That
that'd
would
be better.
good too.
So I'm gonna cook a dinner from What's for Dinner. And I'm cooking a dinner from Most Requested. This is for tomorrow night. And the What's for Dinner is for tonight. I did finish the Kelly Yang book. Almost done with Miss Julia Speaks Her Mind. I'm determined to finish that before I go to sleep tonight. And we were a little bit productive. Kelly did some schoolwork. I did a little bit of schoolwork. I edited vlogs. Kelly did the floors. We finished up laundry. When I say we, I mean mostly Kelly. And
No, you do laundry.
Kelly took a nap. We watched the morning show. And that's been our day. It's just, and we did go to Dunkin' this morning because I really wanted the pumpkin donuts. But now I'm going to go cook. And we really haven't seen Kaylin today. And tomorrow's Monday. these are chicken enchiladas. They're easy chicken enchiladas. I'm not claiming any kind of authenticity or Tex-Mex-ness about these whatsoever. And there's still like half a bowl of filling, so I think this is gonna take 2 pans. Now on to meal number 2, which is a honey chicken stir fry. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. So I'm actually going to make some rice in the rice cooker. tired. I have a whole bunch of stuff to take to school. It is actually before 6 today. It's the earliest I've left in a minute. It is 76 degrees, so it's a little bit cool, but I know it's going to be in the 90s. So anyway, I'm going to head to work, and I will check in with you guys later. Good Tuesday afternoon. I'm almost home. No, oh my gosh, it's only Monday. My head is on Tuesday because Kelly starts choir tomorrow, and I've been thinking about that, and then also have a faculty meeting. I was thinking about that. It's only Monday. It is not Tuesday. This was a rough day. It was a rough day. So I'm really glad it's over. I'm hoping that tomorrow goes more smoothly. I am going to go gas up the car because I'm going to run out of gas tomorrow if I don't. And then I'm going to go home. Parrish and I were going to meet up with Mom and take her to look at different neighborhoods up here. But Mom decided that it'll be too dark by the time she gets up here, which I'm not sure that it would be. I mean, it's still not getting dark until 8-ish, but I can understand where she's coming from. So I guess we will try to do that sometime on the weekend. But my weekends have been pretty crazy. Like, they're pretty full right now. So I'll have to figure out when I'm able to do that. But anyway, I'm going to get gas, as I mentioned, go home. We are having enchiladas tonight. They're not Tex-Mex. I mentioned this yesterday when I was making them. I'm like doing the filling, and I'm like, yeah, this is not like authentic in any way, shape, or form. Which, you know, it's taste of home. I would really kind of expect it to be very Caucasianized, and it is. So it has no sauce on it. It just has a filling, and it's topped with cheese. So I'm hoping they're not terribly dry. The actual recipe called for flour tortillas for enchiladas. And I'm like, I think I'm just going to go and get corn. And I did. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure, traditionally speaking, at least in Tex-Mex cuisine, enchiladas are made with corn tortillas. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I thought that would add to the authenticity factor a smidge. So that's what I did. I made them with corn tortillas. But, oh, something I didn't tell y'all that happened outside of my purview. Ellie went driving for the first time last Friday after school. Kaylin's been practicing driving for a while now, and Ellie's like 6 months older. Ellie has her learner's permit now. And she actually went practicing. I feel like that is not good grammar, but my brain is too fried to figure that out. Anyway, they went to practice driving on Friday, and so I think she was feeling better about driving after that, because I think before she was really kind of dreading it a little bit. So she's growing up. She and I are hanging out on Saturday, so really looking forward to that. So that'll be next week's vlog. But yeah, so that is the 411. I could go to bed right now. I feel like I think I could. I did have a 6 weeks assessment that my district put out there. We did that pretty much all morning. And so I really only taught math this afternoon, and that was kind of rough. So I think that's what contributed to this day just being like, whoa. So anyway, I'm just rambling, but I'm gonna go do these things and then this thing, and then go home. And you may or may not hear from me again. We shall see. It is still the first 6 weeks. It is the last week of the 6 weeks. So we'll see. We'll see. Yours look better than mine. They're nicer looking. Mine are a lot messier looking.
Why are you so...
Good actual Tuesday morning. And chicken enchiladas were okay. I mean, they weren't Tex-Mex. I mean, we liked them. They were fine. That's what's for lunch today. And I have a staff meeting today. Kaylin does not have band, but Kelly is starting choir today. And then she has piano, Kaylin, this evening. It's Takeout Tuesday. I don't know how long this meeting's going to run. And that's about it. I'm really tired and really not feeling great, but I'm gonna power through and survive, and that's all I know. So I will check in with you guys at a later point in time. Good Tuesday evening. I am home. Kelly is still waiting for a student to be picked up from choir. And we're trying to figure out what we're having for dinner. We're not sure. It's Takeout Tuesday. So I know Kelly's really hungry. But I'm gonna go in and take these trash bins in, and I don't know. But other than that, I don't know anything. I'm just really glad this day is over. Today was rough. It's been a rough couple of days at work. So, all right, that's all I know. Good Wednesday morning. I'm homesick today, but I'm actually going to the grocery store. I did not sleep well last night. It was miserable. We had Subway. Kaylin had Chick-fil-A. We watched some of The Office, and then we went to bed. So that was the extent of our Wednesday evening. I want to make soup, so I'm going to get things to make soup. I kind of want to make an apple crisp as well. We got, our neighbor was in New Hampshire and like sent us freshly picked Macintosh apples that I don't know if we have enough to make the apple crisp. And Kelly is not really in the position where she can answer a text like at any given time during the day, so I can't really text her to ask. So I think I might just go ahead and get apples to make said apple crisp. But I do need to check some ingredients. I mean, I should have gone to work. It's one of those, like, I felt terrible, slept terribly, but I probably should have gone to work. So I'm trying to make the best use of being at home. So I'm going to cook some stuff, I think. And I'm checking to see if we had Honey Nut Cheerios, which we did. We have a whole box. That's the best news ever. Oh, we had flour or corn tortillas in there. Anyway, so that's the update. I made some bacon and some box mixed pasta for lunch. The bacon was not for lunch. It's for the soup I'm going to make later. I started reading this book that I got this weekend with sister on our Bookskipade, and I'm watching Eleanor Dreaming. I watched a couple of true crime docs this morning. The Unknown Number, the catfish mom thing. I don't get that. And then I watched Trainwreck about American Apparel. So both of those were a little bit crazy. Yeah. Anyway, I did go to the store and got stuff for 3 dinners. Got stuff for baking. And got ice and milk, which we needed. And then also I got Kelly a Coke for after school today because I feel like she might need it. We don't have any Cokes. Because I looked at the Coke cans. They were on special, but they weren't as good of a special as they usually are. I remember like when you could buy a 12-pack of Coke for like $5, and now they're $11. That's wild. But I was going to get Coke and Diet Coke because we're almost out of Diet Coke, and I know Kaylin likes those. I've been drinking a lot of Diet Coke lately. I know none of it's healthy. I know. But anyway, I didn't get them. I just got Kelly a 20-ounce Coke. And I'm just watching Eleanor Dreaming in Boston, I guess, from a few weeks ago. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'm very tired. I did kind of nod off a little bit earlier today. And then after I got back from the store, kind of got like this, like, you know, adrenaline rush and started making the bacon for the soup and started a load of laundry. I'd already done the dishes this morning. So it was just kind of one of those days where I don't feel great, but I also can't really seem to just let myself relax because I'm thinking we can get a jump start on the weekend. I can go ahead and get a couple of soups made, get the dishes going, get the laundry started so we don't have as much because I feel like I'm not really going to be here this weekend. I'm hanging out with Ellie on Saturday, and then we have a Ben Folds concert Sunday night. And I kind of thought about taking Monday off, but no, I'm not going to because I stayed home today. But my eye this morning was so puffy, you guys. It was so puffy. I had to put ice on it, and I was still trying to make the decision about whether or not to stay home because I was up with my stomach, like hurting all night, like really bad pain in my side. And so that's kind of why I ended up staying home because I was just exhausted. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it today. But that being said, Kelly seems to be having a good day. I've talked to her a little bit, and choir went well yesterday. But I think it was kind of a blur because there's so much buildup and there was so much work, and she has so many kids that have joined choir. I mean, an astronomical number. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I don't think our choir has ever been that big, and our school's probably comparable size-wise. I'm not really sure. But I'm just rambling, so... yeah, Crazy Spooky Love. I'm reading the first Laura Childs Tea Shop Mystery on my Kindle and still listening to The Secret Book and Scone Society on audio. So that's what I've got going on books-wise. I'm really feeling kind of like the itch to crochet something, but I don't really know where all my crochet stuff is. I think I have like one Halloween kit maybe in the trunk at the foot of the bed, but I'm not sure. I haven't crocheted in almost 2 years, so I'm gonna have to relearn. Anyway, that's all. I managed to make potato soup and an apple crisp, and it's still like an hour before, maybe not an hour, maybe like half an hour before Kelly and Kaylin get home. But here's the apple crisp and the soup. Apple crisp, it looks burned, but it's actually not. It looks burned on the camera. And this is the potato soup because I can't find the right lid. It's filmy. It's been sitting here for a few minutes, but I think it's going to be really good. I'm going to heat it back up. It's still really hot, actually, all the steam coming off of it. I'm leaving after 6 again, but it's back to the grind today. I fell asleep like at 8:30 last night, and so did Kelly, but I was woken from a dead sleep at 2:30 by like a weird animal sound. It woke Kelly up too, so she thinks she heard it several times, but I did not budge between 8:30 and 2:30. Anyway, it wasn't our animals. We don't know what it was, but it stopped after that. She thinks it was this bird that she's heard before. I don't know. Maybe. But anyway, I'm going to work. I have therapy today. Kaylin has band. Kelly has a meeting. So none of us are getting home until this evening instead of this afternoon. So I will check in with you when I can. I'm gonna go to work. Good afternoon. I'm just waiting for my therapy appointment. Today was rough. It's been a rough week. I mean, it's just, right now, what's rough more than anything is just feeling the weight of the world. And things happening in Texas school districts, in the country. I'm feeling very heavy. I don't know why my podcast keeps coming on, but anyway, I'm feeling really overwhelmed and kind of depressed about it. But I don't remember if I talked about what I made last night and whether it was good or not. To change the subject, it was really good, and we're having leftover soup for dinner tonight. We still have apple crisp. It was really good. It was really good. Kelly is texting me. I'm hoping her meeting is over for her sake, but Kaylin has band, so I think she's probably just going to stay at work because her school's pretty close to Kaylin's, and do some work before she has to go get her. Other than that, we did watch the new episode of The Morning Show because season 4 has started. We watched a little bit of The Office, and I was passed out by 8:30. I think I mentioned that this morning. I don't remember. It is 93 degrees outside right now. It actually felt good to me when we went out to recess because I felt like my room was so cold from the AC. But anyway, I'm going to go into this appointment and go home. Shower, eat some dinner, and just spend time with my family. And that's all I really know. I'm supposed to do something with Ellie on Saturday. I may have talked about this too. She can't decide what she wants to do, so it may just be lunch. And then Kelly really wants to have chips and salsa and margaritas on Friday or on Saturday night. Excuse me, I'm choking to death. So we're gonna do that, but I still have about 15 minutes, so I'm just gonna sit here until I have to go to this appointment. And then that's all I really know. I'm sorry, this is very boring. This is a boring update, but I mean, not that my updates are usually just amazingly, fantastically mesmerizing. But anyway, that's all I know, so I'm gonna stop talking. I'm leaving therapy. I am really exhausted today. I'm just really exhausted right now. I could go to sleep right now. I'm tired. Anyway, so I'm gonna go home and heat up some soup, and that's probably about as exciting as the night's gonna get. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good Friday morning. I'm turning the light on for a minute because I'm only gonna update for a second. I need to put my seatbelt on. Oh my gosh, I'm breaking all the laws. I'm running by QT for breakfast today because I don't have any more breakfast casseroles. I haven't made one in a couple weeks, and I ran out of the ones that I had frozen. And it's Friday though, but it's Friday. So we have a game tonight. I think Kelly and I are gonna try to go to dinner before that. And I'm just really looking forward to this weekend. There's a lot to look forward to, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm gonna go to QT. I will update you when I can. It is house day, so I'm wearing my Altruismo shirt from my house, and that's all I know. So bye. Good Friday afternoon. I'm headed home. This morning was actually really good, and then the afternoon just kind of fell apart. But anyway, Kelly and I are going to go to dinner on our way to the football game this evening. And that's pretty much going to be our night. I imagine we will probably crash at once we pick up Kaylin, which will be later. I don't know if we're staying for the whole game or not. So I'm just going to go home. Check in with you guys later and hopefully show you at least where we go to dinner. Kelly got taco salad. I got this chili relleno and taco. Well, it's Saturday. I didn't close the vlog. We went and picked Caitlin up, got her some Raisin Canes. I went to sleep like at 1:30. I read for a bit. Kelly fell asleep before that. But she also had a headache and didn't feel well. So that kind of put a crimp in our evening. But thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you need help planning your next vacation, I am a travel advisor affiliated with MEI and Mousefan Travel. So please contact me in the Facebook or Instagram links below. And I'll be happy to help you. So see you next time. Bye.